Hi guys, welcome to my first hair video. So this video is just going to be about how I dye my pink hair, and then at the end I'm just going to go through how I blow dry my fringe or bangs, depending on where you're from. I'm going to be using my favourite ever hair dye, Dare No. 2, so if you're interested to see, keep on watching. So start off with an old t-shirt, or at least one you don't particularly like, just in case you spill some of the hair dye. And then we're just going to take some disposable gloves. These are just food preparation ones I got from the supermarket. Next you're going to need a mixing bowl and brush just to mix up the hair dye. And of course, the star of the show, Dare No. 2 Flamingo Feather. I've been using this hair dye for years. It is my absolute favourite. I cannot go past it. So we'll start off by putting most of our hair dye in this mixing bowl. I usually don't use all of it, just in case I get a bit overzealous with the hair dye. I have a bit of backup at the end. Next I'm taking my Paintbox Pretty Flamingo Hot Pink hair dye, and I'm just going to pop small spots of that in with my Dare No. 2 just to help strengthen it and deepen it a little bit, because the Dare is quite a pastel pink and I prefer more of a bubblegum pink. So some people have asked me why I don't just mix the hot pink hair dye with conditioner, and to be honest, I just love the Dare's shade. It's just such a beautiful blue based pink that it just gives me the best results every time, so I just go with that. And now for the application. So I always put my hair dye into my hand just because I find it easier to control and I can cover a lot more of my hair all at once. So if you prefer to use the brush, then obviously you go ahead and just do that, but sometimes I go back with the brush, but to start with I just layer it on with my hands. I just find it easier. So I just comb that hair dye through with my fingers and just basically repeat that for my entire hair. And then if I need sort of specific areas, I'll go back with the brush, but otherwise that's pretty much what I do. So once I think I've applied all of the hair dye, I'll just sort of smush the ends together to make sure it's all sort of spread relatively evenly. So once I'm finished smushing and applying hair dye, I'll just take a crab claw clip and just clip my hair up, just so it's out of the way. And then that's it. Hair dye's all applied, and now I just have to wait for it to do its job, basically. So I leave it for about an hour and then I'll come back to it. So after an hour I've just gone and washed out my hair dye, and now I'm just going to show you how I go ahead and blow dry my hair. I absolutely love the colour that Dare gives me. I've tried quite a few hair dyes in my time, and Dare always gives me just the most beautiful, cool toned pink. So to start with, I'm going to go in with my NAC Repl ends and just apply that sort of all over, but mostly focusing on the ends of my hair. Now I'm just going in with a heat protectant spray, so I'm using the Matrix Total Results Miracle Creator, and I'm just going to spray that all over my hair. Next, I'm using my RedKen Glow Dry Diamond Oil. This is one of my absolute favourite products. It really speeds up my blow drying and also leaves my hair so shiny and beautiful. Now I'm just taking a wide tooth comb to comb out all the knots in my hair and help spread those products out a little more evenly. Now to separate my fringe from the rest of my hair, I've always used my fingers and I've always used this method. It just works for me. So after I've separated what I think is most of my fringe, I'll just go back in with that comb and then just sort of tidy it up. It can be really hard to avoid pulling in half of my hair, but I get there eventually. Now just taking a little alligator hair clip, I'm just going to pin up half of my fringe just to make it easier to blow dry it. Then with a small round brush, I'm just going to brush out my fringe so that it's where I sort of want it to be before we get in and blow dry it. And now it's time to blow dry, so I'm going to take that small round brush just to make sure I get the right shape for my fringe. I like it to sit off my head a little bit. I'm really into big hair and poofy fringes. After I'm happy with the bottom layer, I'll just go ahead and blow dry the top layer pretty much the exact same way. Sometimes I'll have to just go in and blow dry the edge of my fringe so it curls the right way, because it comes out looking really weird sometimes. And then that's it for my fringe. Most of the time I don't go back in and straighten it or anything. If I blow dry it the right way, it'll sit the way I want it to, just from that. And now I'm just going to blow dry the rest of my hair. Once I've finished blow drying my hair, I'm just going to spray some argan oil on it, just to help it stay soft and shiny. Then it's just a matter of brushing my hair. So long as I take the time to properly blow dry my hair most of the way through, I usually don't have to go back in and straighten it or anything, which is great because it just minimises the heat tools I have to use on my hair. And then that's it, my hair is done. So from here I might put my extensions in or curl my hair, but just for this video I'm just going to leave it straight. And that brings me to the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching. If you have any questions or you want to see me do a different kind of hair video, by all means just leave me a comment down below and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.